Hello guys, welcome back to a new Boom Beach video. Today's video is going to be hype. About an hour ago, Boom Beach put out a video onto their YouTube channel talking about just the future of Boom Beach and the next update. Today's video, I'm going to be going through what they said and kind of giving you my own spin on stuff they mentioned. So first of all, new update coming at the end of March. I'll get into more what they said to expect from Boom Beach in 2018, but first let's start out with the list. So we got an update coming at the end of March. In this update, they said they're going to make Mega Crab more scheduled. So it's going to be coming out on a monthly basis. And they also mentioned that the stages are going to be more interesting, which is going to be fun. And they're going to give players rewards. This is what they said. They're going to give players rewards to show their friends how they did or how well they did during Mega Crab. So what I think they're talking about is some sort of reward system for top Mega Crab players, and they said every month it would be different, which is pretty cool. So it's not like a badge you earn if you get top 50. It's gonna change every month, which is very cool because now it gives players an incentive to do well during a Mega Crab. Now, they said well as more of a relative term. I don't know if it's going to apply to like top 50 players, or if you get past stage 20, you'll get something special, like a cool little decoration. Maybe it might even be a decoration, or maybe they'll bring out a new building, and every time you get past stage 20 or stage 30 on Mega Crab, they'll add a new little section to your decoration. They also talked about new, more experimental tribe boosts. Now, when tribes first came out, they mentioned some very crazy stuff, and it was very interesting for me, but just like it was interesting to like hear them talk about. And now, since tribes have been out a while, they haven't really brought out what they said they would. They talked about more experimental stuff, which is going to be very cool. Like, one thing they mentioned was they're going to be looking more into Boom Beach, the Boom Beach fan base, and asking the fans which tribe you want boosted up. So they mentioned like Scorcher damage or Scorcher health increased by 300%, which would be crazy. But that was all for Mega Crab. Next up, we have more rebalanced Prototroops. Now, they said the reason they bring out Prototroops and temporary stuff like Gumbo abilities is because it helps, it keeps the game kind of fresh because it's not on all the time, so when you get it, it's a treat. But in addition to that, it's also good to test because they can test it out and they don't need to release something that's very well balanced. Well, what they said was the next wave of Prototroops probably gonna be the same 3 Prototroops, which kind of sucks, but I was hoping they'd bring out new Prototroops, but it's fine. The next wave of Prototroops, they're going to be more balanced. And they didn't mention nerfing the Rainmaker or the critter cannon one. They mentioned buffing up the Lasertron, which is pretty cool. Okay, so that was Prototroops, and this is my favorite part. They said in the next update, we're going to be getting more prototypes. So, like Shock Blaster, Shield Generator, those are prototypes. So we're going to get more prototypes. And one prototype they mentioned, and these prototypes are made to combat offensive strategies. So, strategies that have been maybe a tad too overpowered, so it's going to be made to nerf those strategies. And one strategy they mentioned was just smoky combinations. Smoky Warriors, Smoky Zookas, Smoky Hookah. They're going to try to nerf those. And the way they're nerfing it is they're bringing out a sniper type building that ignores smoke. Now, honestly, guys, I don't know how big of a difference it would make if it doesn't deal splash, but like if you have 104 Zookas, it doesn't matter if you have a sniper tower that can hit under smoke. Like, losing 10 or 15 Zookas isn't going to change that much. But what is going to change is if the tower deals just a little bit of splash damage, maybe even like a Doom Cannon splash damage range. But very, very interesting. So that was the next update, a bunch of new stuff. Nothing too big, just a lot of stuff to engage players, kind of balance out the game a little more, which is good. I feel like it was definitely needed. And I like their communication here, because now they move on to what can we expect from Boom Beach for 2018. And this is what they said. They want something for maxed level players. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this makes me incredibly happy. I've been saying max level players need some sort of feature or some sort of end game feature just to keep them active, kind of like Clash of Clans has Clan Wars, or the Builder Base. I don't know Builder Base's end game, but kind of like Clash of Clans has Clan Wars. Like, we need something like that. Like, we have operations, that's fun and all, but operations get kind of repetitive, and they want just something that just excites max level players. And they also said that the feature would be out for all level players, but it'd be a lot more fun if you're maxed out. So it gives you incentive to max out your base or get to that end game level. So yeah, very interesting stuff, guys. Go watch the video if you haven't. Hopefully I summarized it and gave you my view of the whole matter. We should be getting this update at the end of March, like I said before. So we have about 30 days. So get your diamonds ready, because time to gym up some new Prototroops. Get 3 new Prototroops on my base. Prototypes, sorry. Prototypes. We Prototroops, prototypes, and kind of like a proto gumboot ability that lasts for a certain amount of time. Anyway, I'm very excited for this, guys. You have no idea. We needed a Boom Beach update, and I feel like they definitely are going to do a good job in this update. And they said they'll start thinking about what they want to do for max level players after this update drops. So I'm guessing they have a bunch of ideas already, and they just need to pick one and go with it. And hopefully they stay with it and it turns out decent. Because if they work on an idea for half a year and it turns out the idea just isn't working, we're going to be out of a Boom Beach update for like a whole year. So it's going to suck, but whatever. So I have a feeling they'll do a great job. But anyway, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you drop a like as always. I'm sorry again about the limited gameplay, but just focusing on this new Boom Beach update. It's gonna be lit, guys. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next Boom Beach video. Bye.